Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Parliamentarians demand a ruling from Speaker Devraj Ghimire regarding Nepal's aviation safety, urged to move forward the bill to split the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal. Landslide at Dharche in Gorkha buries the house of a local resident, 5 missing, including 3 of a single family, 2 people receiving treatment. Polls have opened in Venezuela's presidential election as incumbent Nicolas Maduro faces his toughest electoral battle since he came to power 11 years ago. And Nepal's poor performance continues at the Paris Olympics. Shooting's Sushmita Nepal fails to improve her own record. Australia lead the medal tally. Parliamentarians have demanded a ruling from Speaker Devraj Ghimire regarding Nepal's aviation safety. Speaking during the emergency hour of today's session of the House of Representatives, lawmakers demanded the Speaker consult with the government and issue a ruling. They also demanded for a special policy to regulate and monitor the sector.
क्षतिपूर्तिको व्यवस्था के हो अथवा कहिलेसम्म कुर्ने हो भन्ने कुराको कुनै पनि निष्कर्ष निर्णय सुन्नमा आएको छैन.
Referring to recent Saurya Airlines plane crash in Tribhuvan International Airport that claimed the lives of 18 of the 19 on board, lawmakers highlighted on the negligence on part of monitoring body and demanded the government's attention in ensuring safety in aviation sector. They also demanded to move forward the Civil Aviation Authority Bill and Aviation Safety Bill that was cleared by the National Assembly some 4 years ago.
यसलाई सुरक्षित बनाउन, व्यवस्थित बनाउन हामी सबैको ध्यान जान जरुरी छ र म सरकारको विशेष ध्यान आकर्षण गर्न चाहन्छु. यसपालि पनि अहिले भर्खरै जुन छानबिन आयोग गठन भएको छ त्यसमा गम्भीर त्रुटि भएको छ भन्ने कुराहरू बाहिर आइराखेको छ. यसलाई सरकारले सुनेर छाड्नु हुन्न र म मन्त्रीजीको ध्यान आकर्षण गर्न चाहन्छु. यो सुनेर छाड्ने विषय होइन कि त्यो सौर्य विमान पोखराको लागि उड्नको लागि उपयुक्त थियो कि थिएन.
कसले लिनुपर्ने हो धेरै प्रश्नहरू जन्मिएका छन्. क्या नेपाल नागरिक उड्डयन प्राधिकरण के गर्दैछ? यो सेवा प्रदायक निकाय हो कि यो नियामक निकाय हो? सहमते सरस्वती हेर्दा यसले दुईवटै भूमिका निर्वाह गरेको जस्तो देखिन्छ. वर्षौंदेखि यही कुरा उठेको छ. प्रत्येक दुर्घटनामा उठ्छ, हामीले उठाउँछौं, जिम्मेवारी कसैले लिँदैन. किन स्वाभाविक हुँदै?
At today's session of the lower house, parliamentarians also demanded for a necessary probe into the Saurya Airlines incident. 5 people, including 3 from the same family, have been missing after landslides swept away a house and an agro farm in Gorkha's Dharche rural municipality. 2 people have been injured in the same incident. The landslide occurred at 3 a.m. in the morning, in which 37-year-old Jit Bahadur Gurung, his wife 35-year-old Kanchi Gurung, his father 60 years old Sulal Kancha Gurung, agro farm staff 33-year-old Ramesh Gurung, tractor operator Ramesh Pariyar of Rese village went missing. Injured 35-year-old Dilip Gurung of Dharche rural municipality Singla and 27-year-old Kham Bahadur Gurung have been flown to Kathmandu on helicopter for treatment. The buried farm had goats, ducks and pigs. At today's session of the House of Representatives, lawmaker Rajendra Bajgai of Gorkha had expressed reservations that the Nepal Army helicopter had failed to conduct rescue of the injured, citing adverse weather conditions. Over a dozen houses in Dhading's Khaniabas rural municipality, including the local levels building, has been at high risk of landslide. Chief Administration Officer of the rural municipality, Nawaraj Shrestha, said incessant rainfall had raised the risk of landslide in Khaniabas rural municipality, Dharna and Kerabari, among others. A few families have been shifted to safer locations and the local disaster management committee has begun monitoring for other managements. Numerous landslides have been reported in the regions. Road operation has been obstructed in Dhamarsi along the Charikot-Singati road section due to landslide. The road section was swept away by incessant rainfall last night. A few parts have caved in and few others were swept away by landslide. The northern part has been inaccessible due to the obstruction. Vehicles and even ambulances have been unable to move due to the obstruction. The alternative roads have also been obstructed due to rainfall. Public transport services in Gandaki province have staged protests against ride-sharing apps. They took to the streets after the Gandaki province government prepared for a regulation to manage private vehicles. Their demand is for the scrapping of government plans to allow private vehicles to take passengers, formation of a labour commission, revise the transport fares in a scientific manner, among others. Public transportation came to a standstill today all over Gandaki province over 7-point demand. Short and long-distance public buses, taxis among others did not operate in the province since early morning today.
हामीले भन्नेका मागहरु हामीले कसैलाई लुट्न खोजिरहेका छैनौं हामीले यहाँको पब्लिक ट्रान्सपोर्टलाई सुधार्नको लागि हामी पब्लिक ट्रान्सपोर्ट कस्तो हुने सबै कसरी बाँच्ने भन्ने अवस्था चाहिँ त्यो हालको चाहिँ वातावरण सिर्जना होस् भन्ने हिसाबले हामीले हाम्रो भनाइ राख्दै आइरहेको छ विभिन्न फोरममा हामी राख्छौं तर त्यसमा त्यो सरकार चाहिँ कानमा तेल हालेको छ तपाईहरु सुनिहाल्नु भएको छ जहिलेसम्म सरकारले आफ्नो कान खोल्दैन जहिलेसम्म हाम्रो मागहरुको विषयमा सरकार चाहिँ अलि चाहिँ के हुन्छ संवेदनशील हुँदैन तबसम्म चाहिँ हामी हाम्रा आन्दोलन कार्यक्रम चाहिँ यथावत राख्छौं.
Last Thursday, transport professionals had given the province government a 48-hour ultimatum to not issue the regulation. The next day, they had met with the Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport, Rajiv Gurung, to draw the government's attention. In all this, it's the general public that have been bearing the brunt. The body of a woman who drowned in the Mahakali river has been recovered. Kantipur police informed that the body of 45-year-old Ratan Bhatta of Dodhara Chandani Municipality 4 has been recovered. She was missing from yesterday evening after she drowned in the Mahakali river near Kantipur's Dodhara Chandani suspension bridge. Meanwhile, a woman has been missing after she jumped into Mahakali river near Ringne Lake in Darchula's headquarters, Khalanga. According to the police, search for 23-year-old Dhanisha Kuwar is ongoing. The Indian rescue team that had been assisting for the past 8 days in the search for 2 ill-fated buses that had been swept away by landslide into the Trishuli River in Chitwan's Simaltal returned home today. After a review was carried out at the District Security Committee meeting this afternoon, the District Administration Office Chitwan bade farewell to the Indian rescue team. Chief District Officer Indradev Yadav informed that the Indian rescue team was seen off after it could not find the missing buses even after using huge magnets. He said the search for the missing buses will continue in a different way. The 2 buses with 65 people on board were swept away in fact by landslide into Trishuli River on 12th of July at around 3:30 am in Chitwan's Simaltal under the Narangad Muglin road section. 3 out of the 65 people had jumped out of the bus and saved themselves. 25 out of the 62 missing bodies have been recovered so far. Of the 24, 20 have been identified. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is it right for the Parliamentary Hearing Committee to endorse Krishna Man Pradhan as the Election Commissioner, whose moral character has been questioned? Your options are A, yes, B, no, and C, depends upon conscience. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Share market index NEPSE has gone up by 113.42 points today on the first day since the central bank announced monetary policy. The market closed today at 2,681.56 points with an increment of 4.41%. Transactions had been halted earlier as NEPSE rose by 4% in the first minute. Another circuit was hit as the market rose by 5% and transactions were halted for 40 minutes. The value of 148 companies rose today, 87 went down and 8 remained as it is. Life insurance subgroup reported an increment of 519.27 points. 10 companies including Nepal Investment Mega Bank, Nepal SBI, Sanima, NMB and Prabhu among others went up by 10%. Kumari Bank, NIC Asia and Himalayan Insurance had the most transactions today. The government has expressed commitment at addressing the problems of jails and juvenile detention centers. Home Minister Ramesh Lekhak, speaking at the meeting of Law, Justice and Human Rights Committee of the Parliament today, said there was a need to improve infrastructures of jails as they were overcrowded. Lekhak also opined there was a need to change jails into skills development center. Home Minister Lekhak also stated there was a need to improve physical infrastructure of juvenile detention centers. At the meeting, Minister for Women, Children and Senior Citizens, Nawal Kishore Shah Sudi, and Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs, Ajay Kumar Chaurasia, committed at solving the issues of jails. At the meeting, reports on the rights of children at juvenile detention centers and jailed individuals had also been presented. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.